Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Monday, August 15th, 2022. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief. Well, if you see George from DC MDVA Weather out and about, I guess we need to thank him for the utterly spectacular weekend. Man, I'll tell you, it was beautiful. Saturday, I got a 15-mile ride into Thomas Point Park, a beautiful park, Anne Arundel County. Thank you very much. And through a bunch of the neighborhoods going up there, and I even got a wave from Larry Griffin. So that made my perfect Saturday. I went up to Havre de Grace and did a hike along the Susquehanna and discovered a new record store right there on the main drag. It has a great selection and great pricing. And they've only been open for 4 days. Brand new business. Definitely worth the trip. All right, enough about my crazy weekend. We have some news, so let's get into it, shall we? Several news sources are reporting that the Natural Resources Police have arrested and charged a 48-year-old Cape St. Clair man in the boating death of Laura Slattery back on July 3rd. He is currently being held pending a hearing, but is charged with negligent manslaughter by vessel, a felony, and criminally negligent manslaughter by vessel, a misdemeanor. Now, on July 3rd, Slattery and her husband were on their boat and hit by another boat from behind. That boat continued on and did not stop to assist. Laura Slattery later died from her injuries, and her husband was not injured. About a week after the incident, the Natural Resources Police did recover a boat in that area, but there is no word on whether that is the suspect boat or not. On Friday morning, the Anne Arundel County Police responded to the home in the 600 block of Kensington Avenue up in Severna Park for a shooting. The caller to 911 reported that he accidentally shot his wife while cleaning a gun. The victim was transported to a local hospital with non-life-threatening injuries, and the police have said they have a suspect in custody. So this may not be as accidental as first thought. Check back with eyeonannapolis.net a bit later today. Hopefully we will have an update for you. Boy, I hate to do this to you, but if you have some kids, you need to start thinking about back to school. It is only 2 weeks away, and with 84,000 students, arranging back to school nights is really a huge task, but they do have it done. What you want to do is to head to aacps.org/BTS events to find out where your kids are assigned and which days. Again, aacps.org/BTS events. And as you get ready, you may need to shop, and this is the week to do it. It is our annual tax-free week, and it's our week to keep 6% out of the hands of the tax man. Most clothing and shoes are tax-free through next Saturday as long as the individual items are priced under $100. Also, backpacks, the first $40 of a backpack purchase is tax-free as well. And I find that oddly specific, and I'd really like to know what the background is on that as opposed to, why not the full price? Anyhow, but get out, shop locally, and save some bucks this week. As if we haven't had enough restaurant news in the last week or so, Miller's Ale House broke ground on a new restaurant that will rise from the ashes of Macaroni Grill over at the mall. They boast a huge tap line of draft beers and are known for their zingers, which is really their take on a chicken nugget. The menu does look very enticing. There is no timetable on the opening. My best guess is spring of 2023. They do have other locations in the area: Rockville, Hyattsville, Blair, and Sterling, Virginia. Liquified Creative, we told you, is celebrating 15 years in business all year long, and they've been sharing some really fun stuff with us. Recently, they came up with 15 local places that are ideal for remote working. Now, I'm going to take a big breath and roll them off. Rise Up Coffee, Biddy and Bowes, Cafe Olay, Old Fox Books, Bread and Butter Kitchen, The Library, Forward Brewing, Reckin Parks, Big Bean, Curate, Baltimore Coffee and Tea, Bean Rush, Red Bean, Starbucks, and Second Alarm Brew House. Whew. You want to check out the full list at eyeonannapolis.net or over on their website at liquifiedcreative.com. And if you have any ones to add, send them to me or send them over to Liquified. That's really a good list. I do hope you caught the local business spotlight on Saturday. Jeremiah and his team are doing such cool things. And to think I knew him back when he bartended at Middleton back in the day. but you do definitely want to check that out if you didn't get a chance. Hey, here's a flash contest. Do you like Chicago, the band? Want to go see Beginnings, a tribute to the music of Chicago, on Wednesday night at Ram's Head on stage in some sweet seats? Since it's called Beginnings, be the first to send me a DM or an email and let me know the original name of the band Chicago. The first one to DM or email me will score a pair of tickets, so good luck with that. Okay, that's a wrap on the news, and thank you. And a quick thank you to our sponsors for today's Daily News Brief: Solar Energy Services, Alpha Engineering, and the Kristi Neidhardt Team of Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster company. Alrighty, Ann Alsina from CovingtonAlsina is not here today with your Monday Money Report. She is fighting off what appears to be a 2 to 3 week battle with COVID, so hopefully Ann is feeling better this week. But we do have George Young from DC MDVA Weather here with your locally forecast weather. All of that coming up in just a bit.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Have you been looking for ways to save money recently? Maybe you should consider solar energy for your home. Or are you waiting for the technology to get cheaper? If so, how long are you going to wait? Today's solar costs less than 20% of what it cost 10 years ago. But while solar prices have declined every year, so have the financial incentives. Bottom line, if you wait for cheaper solar, you're also waiting for lower incentives. Take my home, for example. My solar system was installed in 2010, and it's been paid off for almost 5 years, and I no longer have to buy any electricity for another 15 to 20 years. If I waited for cheaper solar, I'd still be paying an electric bill. At Solar Energy Services, we have thousands of satisfied customers who are sure glad they didn't wait. So what are you waiting for? Sunshine's a wasted. Call us today for a free solar design at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be, so you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast. For Monday, August 15th, it was a spectacular weather weekend across the Annapolis region, and the week ahead will be very comfortable as well, though we'll have to deal with a couple of rain chances today through Sunday. Look for highs today and tomorrow in the 75 to 80 degree range, with a chance of showers and thunderstorms each day to be followed by sunshine, and highs only near 80 on Wednesday, with more sun and highs low to mid-80s Thursday, with mixed skies and mid-80s then for highs Friday, with a small but valid chance for some rain showers, with rain chances then remaining in place over the weekend as highs stay in the mid-80s for most. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter for regular updates each day, along with our website at dcmdvaweather.info. Definitely be sure to download our DCMDVA Weather app on all of your devices from either the Apple or Google App Stores, so you can always stay weather informed.
Another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt.
One of the biggest questions I'm getting asked right now, what is going on with the housing market? Well, when the interest rates jumped up 2 percentage points, mortgage payments went up 20% for the same home. This is starting to have an effect on the number of buyers we are seeing, with 10% fewer home sales than last spring. However, our inventory is 25% lower than the same time last year. What does all this mean? There are more home buyers than homes on the market, so prices are still increasing. Now more than ever, it's time to work with someone who can guide you with solid, proven advice. Wisdom, proactiveness, and intense marketing make a huge difference. Please give us a call today and let us help you navigate these waters. We promise to educate and guide you with your best interest at heart.
That's another moving moment with Kristi Neidhardt of Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster company. To get in touch, call 410-599-1370 or visit kn-team.com.
The benefits of a good night's sleep are well documented. Sleeping well prevents weight gain, improves concentration and creativity, and boosts the immune system. So, what keeps you up at night? If you run a business, then the security of your computer network may be one of those things. Threats like ransomware and phishing are becoming increasingly sophisticated and pose a real risk to any business. Don't let these cyber threats keep you up at night. At Alpha, they've been helping their customers sleep better for over 30 years by monitoring in real time and hardening network defenses. And for those irritating IT issues that arise every day, Alpha's just a phone call away. Helping your business run smoothly and helping you sleep better, knowing Alpha is on guard. Give Alpha a call to see if they can ease your worries and help you get the rest you deserve. Find them at alphagetsit.com.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.